Hello backpackers! Today I'm going to do a video because many people got lost in the forests and I created some tips to help people understand how to not get lost. Let's go. The first tip is the cardinal directions. By example, I enter the forest in the east and I'm going to the west. So remember, the sunset is over there in the west. We are in the southern hemisphere. In the north hemisphere is sometimes a little bit different, the sun, the moon positions. But if you want to get out of the forest, this is important because the north will be in that direction. And also you can hear some noise. Can you hear? This is a street that goes from south to north. So if I get lost here, I can hear the street and get out of the forest. We are in Brazil, the Pantanal region. We have huge forests, and this is important when you got lost. But some tips to not get lost. First, do not trust your cell phone. Always trust a GPS because you have a much more uh, probability of get sign. But if you are losing a cell phone, using losing using a cell phone, you can make some WhatsApp messages because they have uh, the capacity of going through the destiny with the minimum sign. So it's important. Do not try phone calls. Try to send WhatsApp messages. It can be very helpful. Save your life, actually. Well, some things that you cannot do. First of all, do not go to the forest when there is a weather condition forecast that says that we will have mist, that you will have rain. Do not go to the forest on alcohol abuse, on drug abuse. Don't use drugs before go to the forest. It's pretty obvious, but some people do not do that and it ends very bad. Well, mist, fog, rain, altitude, all this can cause confusion. Always go with lots of water because water will help to keep your mind clear. And observe the trail, pay lots of attention. Always go to the forest with a guide the first time, but if you don't have a guide, go no further the first day. The other day, go a lot further until you know the trail, because trails are always changing like this. Now we have a tree fall here and people made a shortcut here. So if you don't pay attention to this, you need to do something like this. It's very helpful. An arrow in the ground. Another thing is that sometimes we have other trails that you only see them when you are going back. When you are going on, like here, you cannot see. Let's show you this important thing. So you go to the forest, do what you want to do, and you are going back home. Let's turn around. And this is the main path. But here you didn't see it at first when you are going to the forest, but when you're going back, you see that this is another path. I made this one for educational purposes, but sometimes this path cannot be seen because of that brush, and sometimes the pet is more towards that direction, and this can be a very dangerous situation because you will have a 50-50 situation here if you do not pay attention. And there is a good chance that you take the wrong pet if it's more huge than that one. So it's important to pay attention to this situation. I guess is one of the main situations that people get lost in the forest is because secondary pets unseen when you are going. So it's nice to do something like that. Whatever you want, whatever you need. And now I am leaving the forest. And if you got lost, try to do signs in the trees. Try to leave something behind to people find, and stay where you are. The main thing is this. If you are unable to stay where you are because of lack of water or something, do some marks like some people did here to indicate your directions. Always tell people where you are going, that's important. Here's another pet, and this is the main trail. Look, only seen when you are going back. Well, let know what you think about this video. I hope this video will help some people to not get lost, because it's a very common thing. I myself went lost many times, and you need to keep calm as possible to get out of the forest. Goodbye and good luck.